Okay, we just set up this property yesterday. We have a couple of sets right here. We have a flat set right there and a dirt hole set right there. And we connected on this little gray fox here this morning. If he is not injured, does it not look like he's significantly injured. So he's not significantly injured. I'm going to let him go and let him do his thing. So we'll give him a good look over, but it does not look like he's totally injured. And then we're gonna release him and let him make more little foxes. Okay, here's the remake. Just basically put the trap back in, covered it back up, just a flat set. Put some scat back there that was left here, and put a little punch hole on each side like I do with these flat sets. Little punch hole up inside that grass clod right there. No urine or anything. The whole thing smells like a gray fox. So just 3 different types of lure, and that's it. Nothing else, and some scat. And they're going to be coming right down this little 2-track, and then you've got the edge between the little food plot and this field, and they got this tall grass right here, and then the food plot right there. I get a dirt hole right at the edge, and then as the 2-track comes down and goes that way, I've got this flat set in here. Like I said, there's like 8 piles of coyote scat right here on this corner where the 2-track and the edge come together. So we have 2 sets in here, and I think we'll do good here. And wasn't expecting to catch a gray here, but I'm glad that we did. Shows that they're here. This one was a little bit injured. He did not have a broken leg or anything like that, but he was pulling kind of hard on there. His leg he was kind of limping as he left, but then he stopped and was licking his little leg and stuff. So I think he'll be fine. He's just gonna probably limp around for a couple days, because like again, there was no break or anything in there that I could see. Even when I was holding him down, I kind of grabbed him by the back of the neck and held on to him and kind of gave him a once over before I released him to make sure he wasn't injured. And it did not look to me like he had any injuries. He was just sore because that MB550 caught him up on the leg, which it does with those foxes a lot. So I think he'll be okay. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a nasty old armadillo coming this way, digging around for bugs under cow patties. These things are nasty, and I hate them. I shoot them out of my yard all the time. They dig up my yard, whatever. So I'm gonna turn the camera off and probably eradicate this armadillo from this field. He's walking right toward me, so if he's dumb enough to walk right toward me, he can be eradicated. Okay, so we set this property up yesterday. There's all kinds of coyote sign here. This is the property where another property where the farmer's also losing little sheep. Said he's lost, I don't know, several. Basically, they can't even put their baby sheep out away from the barn, or the coyotes eat them. And then they've also lost some big sheep. So what I did is I've got a cross fence right here. It goes right here, and it goes right here. And you can see there's a 2-track here, and then there's a significant cattle trail right over there, and a significant cattle trail right there. And there was scat and air tracks and everything right through this little funnel here. I was trying to stay out of the cows, so I put it up there on the high bank, and that also enabled me to use the wind to my advantage, and put in a dirt hole set there, and first night catch on a coyote. So it's pretty good. And looks like a good one. Looks like it's got good fur and everything, and looks like a big male actually. So that'll be great. We'll take care of this thing, get it reset, and move on back to some other ones. I don't know if you guys could see that, but that was a flock of probably 40 turkeys. Huge flock of turkeys. Largest flock of turkeys I've seen in a long time, actually. So we're still setting up new properties. These are all properties that I've never trapped on before. This is kind of where I am, top of this hill here. You can see there's all kinds of thick grass and briars and buckbrush and just stuff all over the place here. Right down there, as I start to go down into the bottom and then back up on the other side of that hill over there, I've got some traps over there. There's a little road that goes down to the creek and comes back up. It's really thick sage grass, and you can see, if you can see down in there, it's really thick, tall sage grass and buckbrush, and just a great place for rats and mice and coyotes to run. And there's a 2-track that runs through this, and that treed area is national forest on the other side. So there's a 2-track that runs all the way through this field where my truck is parked, down across, down to the bottom, down, back up the other side over to that other field. So as I'm coming up through here, this is an inside corner, obviously. You can see how the 2-track turns to the left. The wind generally is going from the right to the left. But as you can tell, I put a set right over here, a flat set, because I know there's more rain coming. So I'm trying to do the best I can not to get, I mean, dirt holes are just going to flood because there's like 2 inches of rain coming. So I put a flat set in. Hopefully I can keep it working. But the question would be, why, Dan, didn't you put a set over here on the right side and then have the wind work with you? I almost always do that. But on these inside corners like this, as you can see how it's going to the inside, animals a lot of times will cut these corners. They don't stay way on the outside and just stay. They a lot of times will cut the corners because they're always looking for the quickest way, the easiest way. And I know they're doing that here because if you look, there's scat right there, there's scat right there. It's all on the inside corner. There's more scat right up there, but it's all on the inside, not the outside. So I went ahead and used this piece of sage grass as a backing, put in a flat set right here, right next to this piece of scat that's here. Obviously I'm setting on sign. I'm literally setting feet. Look at that. There's 2 pieces of scat right there. I am literally sitting feet from sign on the inside corner. So as these critters come around this corner, they're going to have to walk right past my flat set, and hopefully I'm going to catch them right there.